Hello, my desk guardians. I hope you all are fine and enjoying a very safe and sound health. Here in my channel, I will try to make videos easy and interesting for your better understanding. As I am aware that in medical studies, you don't have time to do scrolling and find material of your interest. So let's get started. Here we will discuss about amino acids and their classifications. There are two types of classifications about amino acids. One is about essential and non-essential amino acids, while other classification has all major groups like hydrophobic, hydrophilic, acidic, basic, and these types. So let's talk about essential and non-essential amino acids. Amino acids are molecules that make up proteins. Proteins play important role in our body, such as enzymes, hormone building, and maintaining tissues. They also transport fat droplets in our body. They make antibodies which help to neutralize bacteria and viruses in our body. There are 20 standard amino acids in our body. They are often classified as essential and non-essential amino acids. Non-essential amino acids are the amino acids which can be produced in our body. There are 11 non-essential amino acids. While essential amino acids cannot be produced by our body and we have to take them by our daily food, there are 9 essential amino acids. Here is the list of essential and non-essential amino acids. First of all, we will talk about essential amino acids, which are histidine, isoleucine, leucine, lysine, methionine, phenylalanine, threonine, tryptophan, and valine. While non-essential amino acids are alanine, arginine, asparagine, aspartic acid, cysteine, glutamic acid, glutamine, glycine, choline, serine, and tyrosine. Now we will come to other part of amino acid classification. I will highlight the word class within classification because I am going to show you a picture having a lot of amino acids in a single classroom. Just like our own classroom, each amino acid is unique and different in its own way. You will see that some amino acids are more alike than to be different. So they must have some similar properties and we can group them together in various categories. And those properties can be charge of side chain, hydrogen bonding, their acidic or their basic nature. So 20 amino acids can be categorized into two main groups. The first group contains the non-polar or hydrophobic amino acids. The word hydro means water and phobic means hate, so they cannot love water. While other group is hydrophilic or polar group, so they love to be with water, and these type of molecules have the ability of having one polar group into them. So, within two groups of non-polar hydrophobic or polar hydrophilic amino acids, we have to do further splitting into subgroups. Those amino acids can have alkyl side chains, aromatic or neutral side chains, acidic or basic ones. So, let's take a close-up look at each subgroup. So those amino acids which have alcohol acid side chain, and you can see that we have 7 amino acids in the alkyl group, and I just tried to make a side chain of that group and left the whole rest molecule out because this group shows them different. And we have seen the glycine, alanine, valine, methionine, leucine, isoleucine, and proline in the alkyl group. You can see that proline is exception in entire group because it shows very interesting ring structure with amino acid group. So all these side chains are made up of alkyl group except glycine. because you can see that glycine has only one hydrogen in its side chain, but because it behaves similar to its family, so it comes to this category. And whenever you can see any amino acid having alkyl group, so its side group, you must say that it's non-polar and so going to be hydrophobic. So let's talk about polar hydrophilic amino acids. The first group we will look at is neutral amino acids, and neutral group contains serine, threonine, cysteine, tyrosine, glutamine and asparagine. The way I remember that these amino acids are polar is that these amino acids have a side chain that contains a hydroxyl group or sulfur atom in their molecule. And we know that oxygen and sulfur atoms, which tend to hug on electrons around them to create a localized negative charge over them and positive charge at rest of the atom. So now you get to know why these amino acids hang on with water, since water is also polar in the same way. And we know that birds of a feather flock together. We will come to the last but not the least group of amino acid, which is basic amino acid, and we can see histidine, lysine and arginine as the basic amino acids. The way remember these amino acids are basic is when you have a close-up look, you can see a nitrogen molecule in their side chain. So we know that nitrogen atom is very willing proton acceptor, and this is why they qualify as basic amino acids. So after studying all the amino acids and their classification and their subgroups, now I guess it is very easy for you to remember all the amino acids. And if there comes an amino acid having a sulfur or carboxylic group or nitrogen atom or alkyl or aromatic group, you can identify them easily. So if you like this classification about amino acids, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and share with your friends. So till then, keep smiling. See you in the next video.